colleagues. Citing claims the coalition looks like a clown show. Earlier this week, a story emerged suggesting Andrew Hastie went on strike during the election campaign. Both Senator Price and Mr Hastie have been urging the Liberals to adopt a tougher stance on some policies, like immigration. She says opposition leader Suzanne Leith needs to take action.
It's got to stop. There's been commentary on the fact that we look like a clown show. I mean, we've got to get on with the work of being a strong opposition to highlight this government's failures and get on with our jobs that the taxpayer expects us to do.
The Albanese government maintains it did not repatriate 2 women and 4 children back to Australia. The Home Affairs Department has confirmed the group smuggled themselves out of northern Syria. The women followed their husbands to the region about 6 years ago, where they were fighting for the terrorist group ISIS. Home Affairs Minister Tony Burke has told Parliament the women are Australian citizens and have been allowed to return home.
That our security agencies are constantly engaged about making sure that Australians are safe. You are guaranteed is happening, and our agencies are working with the full professionalism you would expect.
There's promising news for people with cancer. Gabrielle Hodson reports.
In the year 2000, age-standardised cancer mortality sat at around 257 per 100,000 people. Now it's closer to just 194. The Australian Institute of Health and Welfare has looked at 100 different types of cancer. Breast cancer is the most common for women, and the 5-year relative survival rate has improved from 73% in the early 90s to around 93% now. Prostate cancer, the most common for men, has seen survival jump from 60% to 96%. And while 9 out of 10 patients are over 50, incidence is increasing among adults in their 30s, mainly driven by jumps in bowel and thyroid cancer.
Now turning to 5AA Sport. Geelong's penalty for breaching third-party payment rules is being mocked. An investigation into compliance issues from 2019 through to 2024 found no breaches to the salary cap or player payment rules. But the AFL inquiry did find player pay arrangements weren't disclosed in a timely manner, or in some cases at all. Commentator Matthew Lloyd says the near $80,000 fine, half of which is suspended, doesn't cut it.
And I think it's a wet lettuce leaf, that sanction, that if you breach, I think it should be far more serious than that.
Melbourne has secured pick 23 from Fremantle, with defender Judd McVie traded to the Dockers. And in cricket, Pat Cummins' Ashes campaign is hanging on by a thread. The Australian captain is likely to be ruled out of the first test after a fresh round of scans revealed his back stress problem had not yet healed. Now checking 5AA traffic.
We are accident and breakdown free at the moment, which is good news. Look out for some works today, though, in Hillier, Unglevale Road near Stephen Heath Road. Speeds down to 40 k's in both directions. And also got works in Edwardstown, South Road near Ackland Street. Speed cameras today, Days Road in Croydon Park and Main North Road in Blair Athol. Every bandana you buy this October funds Canteen's life-changing support for young people facing cancer. Get yours at bandanaday.org.au. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
Now the 5AA forecast. A possible shower, tops of 20 today. A shower or 2 tomorrow, 20 the top. Friday, a shower or 2, also 21 the top. It's going to be 20 on Saturday. Right now it's 19 degrees. On 5AA, always Adelaide.
I'm Kate Collins. Tonight, we speak to the victim of a horrifying shark attack off Kangaroo Island. Hear how he fought for his life. Rex passengers evacuate onto the tarmac after seeing flames just before takeoff. And a family friend calls for an end to online conspiracy theories about the fate of little Gus Lamont. 9 News, your news, nightly at 6 on 9 and 9 now.
They say one of life's biggest decisions is buying a home. But sometimes the hardest one is leaving it. At Anglicare SA, we're here to help you stay where you belong, at home. We offer support for everyday things like cleaning, gardening, cooking, but are also experts in care management, allied health, and clinical nursing. Because we believe there's no place like home. Let us help you stay where your heart is. Find out more at Anglicare SA. You are at home.
Chemotherapy, radiotherapy, immunotherapy. Cancer treatment looks different for everyone. At Lift Cancer Care, our team of dietitians, physios, psychologists and exercise physiologists collaborate closely with your medical team to help you navigate your diagnosis. And we're dedicated to building your physical and mental strength to give you the best possible outcomes. So if you or a loved one are ever struck with the C word, think of the L word first. liftcancercare.com.au.
The news and issues that matter to South Australia. Always Adelaide. This is 5AA. 5AA Afternoons with Leith, Forrest.
Last hour of the show on this Wednesday afternoon. Thank you for tuning in, listening to us on 5AA, on your AM band, 5AA.com.au, the 5AA app, or maybe, just maybe, you're watching us or listening to us on your Facebook or your YouTube. Our Complete Care live stream is now operational. That's complete with a K. It is 8 minutes after 3, just before we officially welcome Richard to the show. A lovely text here from Rosie, who said, I just love Bronte Manuel. Gives me faith in real estate agents. Especially good today. Yeah, it was lovely to have Bronte in and talk about a tribute. And before we welcome you officially, Richard, I heard you on the weekend and you had a very nice eulogy to Anthony Toop. So well done to you for that too.
I've met him several times. Actually, we were involved in the Government State Economic Forum together going back over 10 years ago now.
Yeah, good guy.
Yeah. He is.
Sad loss indeed. 8 minutes after 3. Richard Pascoe is here, thanks to Harvey Norman Computers, your technology specialists.
Pascoe, can you turn it off and then can you turn it on again? Hey!
Now, I don't want you to adjust your Complete Care live stream. Kenny Rogers hasn't walked into the building. You're growing out the beard. I like it.
I am. Thanks, Leith.
Silver Fox, what's going on?
So let's all settle down about that.
Come on now.
Friends of my housemate and I,
yes.
They've got their wedding anniversary coming up, but it's on Halloween.
Oh, good timing.
So, yeah, they got married on Halloween, so the anniversary's coming up on Halloween for a Friday night. It's on a Friday night.
Yes.
And the bride said, can you come as Negan from The Walking Dead?
Excellent. So he's got the full beard.
So it's the
leather jacket.
I've got the leather jacket.
He's got the baseball bat.
I've got the baseball bat.
With the barbed wire
around it. We're going to put barbed wire around it. And
what's the name of the baseball bat?
Lucille.
Lucille, that's right.
And the girl that cuts my hair,
yes,
is going to do the Jeffrey Dean Morgan proper. So I've got to get in there and she'll do the whole thing for it.
We've got to put those photos on the live stream and the 5AA social.
I might dash in here on the way back.
For those who don't remember or don't watch The Walking Dead, this will make no sense, but it was Glenn, wasn't it?
That was Glenn.
It was kind of, that's when I sort of bailed out. I went, you know what, stop killing the good characters. I like Glenn. That was a brutal scene,
That was a brutal scene.
Anyway, movies with Richard Pascoe, if you'd like to talk to us about TV shows or horror films. No, if you've got a tech question, 8223 0000. Don't leave it too late. What's going on with your phone, your computer, your device, anything you need to know. There's no better person to ask than Adelaide Tech guy, Richard Pascoe, 8223 0000. What's going on in your world? What's keeping you busy?
A lot of things are Windows 10 at the moment. So the Windows 10 end of life. Everybody out there who wants to keep it for another year, if you go over to Windows Updates at the moment, there is a little enroll button on there.
Right.
So you can enroll your computer and get another year of support. So for a lot of people out there because money is tight, we've got to say that.
Yep.
So it will give you updates till October next year.
So funny when you're out of the Windows world. You know, for those of us who are Apple fanboys, like we just worry about the latest iOS update and Catalina and Leo and whatever it comes up with. So we're up to number 10, number 11 coming soon?
11. 11 is here. 11 has been here for a few years now. 10 has been around for 10 years.
Yep.
And we always get the statement going, what about all the computers that will end up in landfill out there? Got to say, 10 years for a computer.
That's good life.
5 years for a smartphone.
Yeah.
So a lot more of these will end up in landfill than the laptops that we've got.
We were having this conversation earlier with one of the callers. Phones now, the phone is almost like the least important part of your phone.
Oh, yeah.
No one cares if your phone actually works and the phone calls are terrible.
As long as the camera's good.
Got a good camera?
Got
a good memory?
Yeah.
Can you watch your TV shows and can you get the internet at the drop of a hat? That's what it's become now.
There was a client I saw this morning who had an Android phone, had all sorts of issues with it, and I said, can I have a look at your phone on there? She bought it just as COVID struck, but I reckon it was 5 years old before that. She bought it from a supermarket before that. And I said, basically, when new phone, get a new one now.
Yeah, well, they become somewhat something to throw out now, don't they? I mean,
which is a shame. You've got to recycle them. Don't throw them away, people.
Yeah,
there's plenty of places to recycle these.
A lot of people ready to go. Robin from the Port has a question for Adelaide Tech guy Richard Pascoe. Hello, Robin.
Hi, guys. Just a quick one. Windows 10 to 11.
Yes.
If you've got a VPN, do you turn that off before you try and update?
Why have you got a VPN, Robin?
No, it's not mine. It's the other half.
No, the other half. Between you, me, Leith, and the listeners, why does he have a VPN? Do you know?
Yeah, I do know, and it's valid.
Oh, it's okay then. Because it's not saying you're common, Robin, most ordinary people don't need a VPN. Yes, Robin, you would turn it off.
You would turn it off there?
Turn it off.
Okay.
All right.
I just thought it might interfere, so I'm going to give it a go anyway.
So it's coming up, so the Windows 11 update is valid in Windows updates?
Yes.
Good. Yes. Press that button, Robin.
And go for it.
And
okay,
go for it.
Thanks,
All right.
guys. Have
Thank
a good
you,
one.
Robin.
Bye.
Okay, now the Robin's off. Why would we have a VPN? So I had a VPN when I went to China.
Understand that.
Yep. That's the only time I've used a VPN.
Yeah.
What would you
get
need?
out of the country? So I get people who they see an ad on TV, says, put the VPN on there, it will give you extra security.
Right.
No,
doesn't do that.
Doesn't do that.
Okay.
Because what happens, Leith, is that if I go along and I connect to your website with a VPN and you're full of malware, what's going to happen to me? I'm going to get infected.
Of course.
But nobody else can see I've been infected.
Right. So why else will we need a VPN if you're not going to China?
Business reasons. Okay. You're going to a remote office on there. You're still one of those people that want to go along and make Netflix out of England or Netflix out of America, not the Netflix Australia part.
Semi-nefarious kind of watching TV shows when...
Yeah.
Well, hey, you know what? No, I won't say that. I'll get in trouble. You see Apple TV bumped up their prices again?
Everything's going up.
I mean, they only made X amount of $1 billion worth of profit because they need it. So why not sting their customers more? Gloria from Hope Valley. Richard Pascoe is here to answer your question.
Hi, guys. Just a quick question about Windows 10. I've got a very old computer which needs upgrading, which I realise. When it switches off, am I still able to use Windows 10? I realise that there'll be no updates.
Right.
Will I still be able to use the computer? Laptop?
What do you do on it, Gloria?
Oh, nothing very exciting, I can tell you.
Are you going to go on the internet?
The only thing I may do is look at my bank account.
Yeah.
I don't pay bills on it. I do that on my tablet.
I would be checking your bank account on the tablet for a start, not on the computer.
Right.
All right.
Why is that?
Because once security stops on your computer, Gloria, so no more updates on it, in time it's going to become less and less secure. So you'll be all right for a couple of months and then the window's going to start to open then.
Okay. Right. Okay. Thank you very much. I know I need a new computer, but it's just a couple of months too soon. That's it.
So go into your Windows updates, Gloria, and there should be enroll that PC in an extra year.
Yeah.
All right, that.
I'm not very familiar with all of that, but I will give it a go.
Give it a go.
So I'll go into where?
Go into Windows Update and check on there, and it'll be this computer can be enrolled in the Windows Update.
Yep.
You'll get Windows Updates for one more year.
Okay, fine. Yep.
All right?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Good luck,
Thanks,
Gloria. Thank you for that.
Thank you. Bye.
Her name was G.
Was too.
L-O-R. Great song. Apple TV, when it first launched in 2019, was $7.99 a month. As of this weekend, it will be $15.99 per month. Double what we've been paying.
Brad Pitt Formula One films aren't cheap.
Do you know what Apple's third quarter 2025 earnings were? $94 billion.
That's right.
Because they've got to sting us more money.
Services are the second biggest source of profit for Apple, right behind iPhones.
I wish there was a way we could stick it to them because we shouldn't be paying more. But we are.
We are.
And now we do it. Now we buy all these streaming services.
But they're all slowly going up. I think Paramount's gone up. I think Netflix is going up again.
Yeah. Got to get myself a VPN. Richard Pascoe is here, Adelaide Tech Guy. More calls on the other side.
Australia's original and biggest cheese festival is back, celebrating 20 years on October 18 and 19 in Rundle Park. Get ready to savour the finest cheeses, craft beers, gourmet foods and fermented treats from across Australia. Indulge in all the delights, learn from famous chefs and food personalities, or just kick back and relax in the park. It's a weekend you won't want to miss, so make sure you keep it on 5AA for your chance to win tickets to get along and enjoy. Or you can get your tickets from cheesefest.com.au.
Her mum's on the phone while she's on her skates.
Careful, honey, don't get too close to the road.
She rides from the top of the driveway to test how fast she can go. And suddenly...
Wait, stop!
She's testing your brakes too. Stop and take time to ensure your car stops in time and the brakes are all you hit. Let Automasters test your brakes before someone else does. Call 1300 Automasters.
It's the model year run out at Camper Agent RV Supercentre Parafield Gardens. Save thousands on selected caravans, camper vans and motorhomes. Get up to $5,000 off selected new and used models plus caravans and camper trailers from just $46,990. Top brands like Winnebago, Windsor, Corrimal, Andrea and Hitchhiker ready now. But hurry, sale ends November 29 or while stocks last. Terms and conditions apply. Visit Camper Agent RV Supercentre Parafield Gardens today.
At Complete Care, we're more than just a care provider, we're a family. As we celebrate our 10th year, our mission remains the same, to empower our specialised team of carers and client service managers to help our seniors live independently. We provide personalised services including cleaning and home maintenance to social support and transportation. We look after you like family, offering a warm, caring touch that sets us apart. At Complete Care, we're the company with heart. Complete Care with a K.
Discover real style, real expression and real inspiration this spring with Choices Flooring's Style Without Limit sale. Download the catalogue at choicesflooring.com or visit your local showroom today.
Imagine it's a beautiful sunny day. You're standing on a garden of lush green turf. You've got your shoes off so you can feel that grass between your toes. Give them a good scrunch. Really feel your feet sink into the cool, soft grass. That feeling is yours every day when you lay lawn in your garden from the Turf Farm. The Turf Farm plant it, nurture it, harvest it, deliver it, and importantly, they guarantee it. Trust the Turf Farm. Go to theturffarm.com.au.
For over 45 years, Statesman Windows, a third-generation South Aussie family-run business, has helped home renovators and builders bring design, charm and natural light into their homes. With industry-leading turnaround times, Statesman Windows continues to offer value for money, backed up by great service and advice right across Metro and regional South Australia. For windows when and where you want them, call Statesman Windows.
Windows when and where you want them. Windows when and where you want them.
Her mum's on the phone while she's on her skates.
Careful, honey, don't get too close to the road. Wait, stop!
Let Automasters test your brakes before someone else does. Call 1300 Automasters.
5AA Afternoons with Leith, Forrest.
And Adelaide Tech Guy, Richard Pascoe. Richard is here thanks to Harvey Norman Computers. They are your technology specialists. You can hear Richard, you can see Richard. The Complete Care live stream is in operation, YouTube and Facebook. That's Complete with a K. This is a very good text from Jason, just before we get to your callers, 8223 if you want to speak to Richard. Jason said, I'd recommend you reach out to 5AA's good friend, Police Commissioner Grant Stevens, just to notify SA Police when you're driving around with a baseball bat that is wrapped in barbed wire, just in case you get pulled over on the way to your party. That's a good point.
That is a very good point, Jason.
Imagine if you made the news.
Didn't say it was a solid baseball bat, did I?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. Like, you can't. You'll get done with those machete laws.
Oh, you would. Yes.
Oh, I'm going to a fancy dress party.
Yep.
With my leather jacket and my new fancy beard, and all of a sudden you've got a baseball bat with barbed wire. It's, in all jokes aside, though, you probably have to work that out.
We will work that out, Leith. Don't worry about that.
Maybe you need
There's
to...
probably police are pulling up out front of the studio right now.
Have you got your branding and stuff on your car? Have you got?
No.
Oh, okay. I was going to say they'll know. They'll see you from a mile away. Oh, there he is. Hey,
pull him over.
Here's a little easy kill for us on Halloween. Maybe you just need to reassemble when you get to the party.
Oh yes, it's all under control. Leith.
Take your barbed wire separate.
It's all under control, Leith.
Matt from Seacliff, you got a question for Richard Pascoe?
Yeah, good afternoon, gentlemen. How are we?
Good, Matt.
Mate, I've updated my phone. I've got a Samsung. Updated it Monday or Tuesday. And when I had to obviously restart it. I've got no camera on there, so I had to download a camera. So the actual one that comes, basically inbuilt in the phone, I guess, has completely vanished. So the one I downloaded, is just so blurry, mate. It's the way I see things on a Friday night after a session at the pub, mate. It's...
Sorry, Matt, I shouldn't be laughing.
No, it's all good, mate. Yeah. Do you know what I can do about that, or is it just bad luck?
I would contact Samsung. I think there is a place you can take it to I think they're the City Cross.
Okay.
All right, that'd be what I'd be doing. It shouldn't have totally disappeared.
Yeah, well, it's completely gone because the little icons, it's not there. And when you go to the search bar, I type in camera, and it just brings up the one that I downloaded. It was just I just need to take pictures of that work.
Yeah.
And it's just a horrible camera. At least the other one was just nice and clear. So...
which it should be. There. What I would also do is go right into the settings on the phone. There is a part in the Android system where they're all listed down there.
Yep.
All right. And I go along and try and find the camera in that.
Okay, so just go to settings.
And there is a part in there with all the pieces of software you've got on there. It will have camera. It will have messages on there. All the different messaging apps. Every app that you've downloaded should be on there.
Okay.
All right? And you might just have to reactivate it again.
Oh, no dramas, mate. All right, thanks heaps for your help.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Thanks, Matt.
Appreciate the call. Right. Lovely manners too. Can you get rid of a camera on
an Android phone? You can.
Really?
Yeah.
I just tried it on the Apple one too to see. So can we delete our camera off our Apple phone?
I don't know. Why would you do it?
Why would you do it?
Yeah.
How would Matt have lost his camera?
It's just a bad update. We've seen this before with Samsung phones and Android.
I'm always nervous updating. Are you a tried and tested as soon as there is an update, bang,
I'm ahead
away.
of you already. I'm already on the betas. So there's another, there's 26.1. I'm already on the second one, which came out this morning.
Yes. I do the automatic update on my phone. But you and I have talked about this on air before. There was a spicy devil by the name of Catalina who completely ruined all of my audio programs, and I couldn't edit for work for ages. So we haven't seen that since. So we shouldn't be nervous about updating when it comes around?
I think it's all pretty rock solid now, Leith, which is what we want.
Social media ban is not far away.
Yep. Again, discuss it with your kids. So the 10th of December on there as well. The government's waiving. There's lots of rhetoric coming out about all of this at the moment. So go along, make sure you've discussed it with your kids.
Yep.
Because, suddenly if they lose the account, there's going to be devastated kids all over Adelaide.
So that is what age and under?
16 and under.
Donald Trump just saved TikTok.
I know.
So now the kids can't have TikTok. Did you see that video, by the way, of Trumpian TikTok? Sextortion claims. What do we need to know about this?
This is probably one of the worst things out there at the moment. So sextortion scams are getting worse out there. And what happens is, Leith, that if you've got, let's say, kids who are around about 15, 16, they haven't been subjected to this before. Now, if you're older like us, we've seen those emails that come through saying you've been browsing adult websites and we're going to go along and share it with your friends if you don't pay the money. And we know that they are crap on there. But kids out there don't realise that this is not true on there to a large extent.
Yep.
So what I'd urge you, any parents out there, you've got to talk to your kids about this. So if they get one of these emails, they can confidently come up to you as a parent and go, I got this, it's not true on there. Because, and you've got to explain to your kids that even though you've got the email, that it won't be true. Now, we know that kids have gone around and, that there are photos been taken in schools. We understand all of that. But this is a different thing to go along. Nobody's going to try and blackmail you like this.
Okay.
So if you do get these sort of things, make sure that you go along and report it to cyber.gov.au. And if you're a parent, don't tell your kids off for this, because then they're not going to want to come and show you this sort of thing. But have that discussion, because, we've seen kids tragically take their own lives over this because they might have done something wrong. But in this case, it's just pure coincidence. I would get 2 to 3 phone calls a month on this.
Really?
But all from adults, and they're going, I've never browsed it, but I don't want this sort of thing being said out there.
God, the kids of today have got so many issues that you and I did not have to worry about as children. We used to get like there would be a rumour that there was a dirty magazine at school. That was it. Not now that someone's watching what your search history is or the case like that. And you're right, there are young children who are in a vulnerable position who may be dealing with sexuality issues whatever the case might be, and may experience and have some kind of interest, and all of a sudden, if you think you're going to be outed publicly, like what does that do for your mental health?
And that's, that becomes the time where we've got to go along, make sure we had that conversation with our kids out there to go along and say, if it happens, that's fine. We know it's fake on there. And it just might save a lot of angst.
We so lived in the best time. I would not want to be a kid today, I don't think.
It's so hard for so many of them out there.
Using AI before you go, should people be careful if
If you're in the government, and I'd say you be careful. The New South Wales government had a bit of a incident where their details for thousands of flood victims was uploaded using ChatGPT, and which is an unauthorised platform for government use. I had several people contact me saying over here in South Australia it's all Copilot, which I presume which they would pay for on there. If we pay for AI, we know that it's not going to be used to go along and make it better.
That's right.
On there. And that's what we have to remember. So somebody obviously went along who's got a free ChatGPT, thought they would be able to do something with the spreadsheet, and everything went up to the net on there. So
there's a difference between paid ChatGPT and the free version. Is there?
Yes, there is.
It's hilarious because check people's fingers. There's always a little tell.
Oh, yeah.
Because you start to have like crab claws or something because it hasn't quite worked out how to do your fingers properly.
One I saw the other day. Their arms are about another 2 foot longer.
Yeah, one of the AFL teams promoted their new rookie and he was missing an arm.
Yeah.
And they sort of...
Not Carlton again.
Yeah, I didn't want to mention it. I'm not allowed to. But yes, he was missing an arm in his photo. It's like, maybe they need to pay for the good version. Well, that's good advice then, because I'm sure more and more people, like anything, are just starting to experience and check out what's going on.
And that's fine when you go along and experience all of these sort of things out there. But, don't upload anything that you don't want shared.
No, that's good advice. How do we find you?
Head over to adelaidetechguide.com.au.
Do you do house calls?
House calls and business calls. I'm off to see business right now.
And government helping you out business-wise, financially?
Still, there is still that link that if you've got an ABN, you can get my services for 3 hours for just $99.
Excellent. AdelaideTechGuide.com.au. Richard Pascoe is here. Thanks to Harvey Norman Computers, your technology specialist. Good to see you.
We'll do it all again next week.
Do not put your baseball bat and the barbed wire in the car at the same time.
No, we won't do that, Leith.
Prior preparation, you know all about it. 3:30 headlines of Vanessa Amorosi next.
This week,
welcome to 5AA Breakfast.
David Penberthy and Will Goodings notch up 10 years together
On 5AA Breakfast. Do we have to be sensible and statesmanlike now that you've got the top job?
Well, mate, that's beyond your pay grade.
Tune in all week as we reflect and relive some of the great moments of David and Will's decade of breakfast.
Who designs cars without CD players anymore?
Whose pocket is it, though?
Any pets.
Yeah, I know.
10 years of David and Will.
Stop, hammer time.
This week.
Come on, pandas.
On 5AA Breakfast.
Kangaroo Island. It's best enjoyed getting up close to nature. Escaping with friends. Enjoying the serenity and celebrating milestones. Together. Unpretentious, unexpected, untamed. Experience Kangaroo Island unfiltered. Book your self-drive getaway now
at sealink.com.au.
This is 5AA News, always Adelaide.
Good afternoon, Tamara Francis with the news headlines. It's been revealed Optus sent 2 email warnings about its 000 outage to a defunct address. Home Affairs has confirmed 2 women and 4 children are back in Australia after smuggling themselves out of northern Syria. Friends of a surfer attacked by a shark off Kangaroo Island yesterday say it won't help keep him out the water for long. And in sport, Geelong have been hit with a big fine for not disclosing some third-party payments to players. The 5AA forecast, a possible shower with tops of 20 today. Right now it's 19 degrees. We'll have more news for you at 4 on 5AA. Always Adelaide.
KFC's new $4.95 Sweet Tokyo fill-up. Hot and crispy, drizzled with sweet teriyaki, sprinkled with sesame seeds, plus all your other faves. Kind of sweet, kind of not. Like being told, your face is so unique. Rude. KFC FLG. Not everywhere, not forever. Pick up only until 4 p.m.
Are you or someone you know living with epilepsy? 1 in 25 Australians will develop epilepsy at some stage in their lives. The Epilepsy Centre in Adelaide is dedicated to raising awareness in the community to reduce the stigma and create a more welcoming and inclusive society. We do this by providing epilepsy awareness and seizure first aid to people living with epilepsy, their families and friends. Thanks to state government funding, we can offer this education at no cost. For more information, go to epilepsycentre.org.au.
The passing of someone close places unique stress on family and friends. At this time, Farrell and O'Neill Funerals are here to provide reassurance and peace of mind. Farrell and O'Neill offer creative guidance and advice to tailor a service that best honours your loved one. Whether a large gathering or a small, intimate service, Farrell and O'Neill share their generations of experience in tailoring a unique and meaningful farewell. Proudly SA family-owned and operated, because it's personal. When your youngest finishes school and pick up and drop off become a distant memory. When the neighbours no longer have loud music to complain about. When you wake up and fall asleep to the sound of silence because the kids have flown the nest. If only it happened sooner. Semi-retirement, disposable income and infinite time to spend it. You're a super consumer. If you run a business that'd like to reach the consumer we call the trifecta, speak to us here at 5AA.
Phantom Outdoor Blinds. What are you doing? Oh, just writing a jingle for Phantom Screens.
Okay, well, tell them they're up to 12 metres wide, yeah?
Really big.
Tell them they block the wind and the rain.
Blocks the wind.
And blocks sun and insects.
Really shady and gross things can't get in.
Tell them there's no posts.
Uninterrupted views.
Phantom Outdoor Blinds. Blocks out most things, just not your annoying mates. phantomscreens.com.au.
An overly ambitious effort at six-a-side soccer left you feeling knackered? You need a sports drink that stacks up, even when you can't stand up.
Let's go get a Maximus!
Maximus is for rapid hydration during or after at least an hour of exercise.
Always informative. 5AA. Always Adelaide. 5AA Afternoons with Leith, Forrest.
So Vanessa Amorosi is celebrating 25 years in the business next year. She's touring and showcasing all of her hits and that incredible voice of hers. Wednesday, the 15th of April at the Gov. Tickets are available at livenation.com.au. She joins me, Vanessa Amorosi. Welcome back. Lovely to have you on.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Hey, before we start, I saw the piece on 60 Minutes. I just want to start first and foremost by commending you on your bravery and your openness.
Oh, thank you. It's been hard.
No doubt. And I know you're going to deal with all that, so I don't want to interview you and continuously rake over that. So push that to one side. Does the tour feel like a fresh start for you, like a new page, coming back home, going to see?
I'm excited about it because the last 3 years I've been touring Europe and America, which is amazing and it's been a lot of fun. But to be able to come home and do these smaller, intimate venues and reconnect with pretty much the public that I've grown up in front of and grown with, it's just such an undescribable experience. And then celebrating 25 years of a pretty extraordinary journey, and the records, like, they're so different and so diverse, and the songs are so different, and I don't know, it's like stepping back in time, and I love it.
25 years, Vanessa. I'm feeling old. So I started my radio career at the station I'm at on the Saturday night of the Olympics. The night before, you found international fame, like in the opening ceremony. Can you believe it's a quarter of a century? How fast it's gone?
No, it's gone so fast. It's crazy. It's really crazy. It's not until when you start reliving certain venues that you've been to and then certain places you've traveled to multiple times, and then you just go, wow, like I've been doing this for a while. Yeah, but some days I wake up and I feel like I just started yesterday. So who knows?
We were talking about the 25th anniversary even of the Olympic. Like Nikki Webster's a mum now. She's got kids. It's like, man, that's gone fast. But what an amazing time
My
for
audience, like I grew up and we were all children, and now they've got families and kids, and their kids come. It's wild.
It's a credit to you and the songwriters because the songs hold up. I mean, absolutely everybody is as popular today as it was back then. Like, it's not one of those songs where you think, oh, well, that's dated for the time. It's got to be something that you love. Are you refining the songs a little bit for the tour, or are you going to bash them out as we know them and love them?
No, I mean, look, I've been playing them for a really long time, but I also need the set list to kind of make sense because it is such a diverse set. And, I'm putting in there, This Is Who I Am, which was actually 10 years after that. And it was my first number one. And it's completely different to the first record. So it's kind of trying to make sense of the journey, the songwriting, how it's evolved, and then how that makes sense all in one show. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but if we get it right, which I feel like we will, seeming we've done these songs for such a long time, it's going to be a huge party, and everything kind of sets back to a certain period in life, which is just wild.
The beauty I love with longevity is that you've also got not just the songs to share, but the stories and the memories too. I love it when artists talk and then play. We're going to see that at the Gov?
Yeah, I mean, I'm wanting to combine two worlds. So I feel like when you do an acoustic show, it lends itself more to talk to everybody, but I don't want to do an acoustic show. So these sets are monster sound. Like we're going for a huge party. But what I'm going to do in between of this is, just bring up, some crazy memories of being on the road, and then, even just writing the songs, what was happening behind the scene as these songs were being written, and then just slamming out the party. So it's going to be a roller coaster, and I'm sure it's going to be interesting when everybody's had a few drinks, and I'm sure other people have a lot of stories to share with these songs too. So I think it's going to be an adventure.
Well, you got a big voice, so we need a big sound. I don't know if it's fate, Vanessa. Before I even knew this tour was happening, you popped up in my social feed. I saw the Daryl's house, live at Daryl's house with Daryl Hall from Hall & Oates, you and Dave A. Stewart from the Eurythmics. I mean, how good is... I want to get to Dave and how you two combined and how you've been touring together as well, but that's such a fun experience. That's kind of like the best show, I think. It's just musos in a room, bashing it out, having a good time.
It's magic, and the great musicians. So, I mean, that's the beauty of, getting to do what I do. I literally learn from the best. I've been able to travel from the very early days, like with Joe Cocker and, just Rob Thomas. I mean, doing shows with Kiss, and then obviously all the legends in Australia. I've been able to watch and grow up on side of stage, learning, and I don't know, like it all kind of absorbs in, and then it comes out through my way on stage as well.
How do you get in touch, or how do you make a connection with Dave A. Stewart? How does a legend of the industry and yourself get together and then just slay them through Europe and the Americas for the last few years?
I've known Dave for a very, very long time, and we had written quite a lot of songs together, and he's just become like family. His whole family has become like family for me. So it's a wonderful experience being able to go on the road, and then such a privilege to be singing those rhythmic songs. Like for a vocalist, those songs, not only are they iconic and will have standed the test of time, and people literally listen to that and wish they could write those things, but I get to sing incredible songs, and it's like driving a Ferrari. Like I'm able to utilize my vocal because Annie's vocal is extraordinary. So it gives me this place where I can soar into the Eurythmics songs, and I can come out of, Miracle of Love, which is this beautiful ballad, and then go out of that ballad into like Love is a Stranger, or, Would I Lie to You, or Must Be Talking to an Angel. Like there's so many hits, and these are like the best songs as a vocalist to get to rip on.
Is it the greatest compliment for you then? Because you're doing Annie Lennox and people love you. So, because we all know the songs, we all know the voice. And so, that's a hard act to follow. And you're clearly
definitely. Like I'm definitely trying to stay true to those melodies and be respectful because I'm such an Eurythmic fan. So I want to hear it a certain way as well. But it's a huge honor to be able to get up there and sing. And, like I said, I'm like the people in the audience. I love those songs.
How long since you've toured at home? How long since you've done an Australian tour?
That's a good question. I mean, I always come back here and I do a little short tour and some gigs in between of what I'm doing overseas. Next year, I would like to be here a lot more and be able to bring my son out and stuff like that. But I've got to also juggle that with what I have going on overseas as well. The more music, the better.
Well, we're delighted to have you here in Adelaide. Bring Adelaide's own Orianthe with you too at some stage. I know you two have been jamming away, which has been
Ari's
terrific.
a very dear friend of mine. I'm always trying to corrupt her. I'm always like, Ari, are you sure you don't want to come home with me for a little bit? And, her family are absolutely beautiful. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've come out here and her mum has been like, come and stay with me. And, just an absolutely beautiful family. So I'm excited to get to the Gov, and I'm excited because obviously Oz's family, I call her Oz, Ori's family will be there, and they're just wonderful.
I love the idea of you too with your powerful voice. If anyone's across the road at the Ensign, they actually hear you coming from the Gov. Like it's so loud. It's so great to be driving down Port Road heading into the city and hearing it on the left-hand side. It's such a great venue for that.
I love the fact that people love listening to live music. It's amazing for us to do, but there's nothing that you can really replace with that experience. And the fact that the Gov is still out there and doing that and supporting and getting Australians to the people is amazing.
Well, it's nice to see you back home and performing. Sorry to see what you've been through. I know you're going to put that aside and just knock people's socks off. Vanessa Amorosi is celebrating 25 years. You haven't changed, Vanessa. You've found the elixir of youth. Well done.
Oh, hell no. I've got a ton of makeup on because I did TV this morning. So trust me, I have the best working on it. It doesn't look like this when I wake up, I tell you that. It's like
Every time I look at people like yourself, you haven't changed in 25 years. I don't know what's going on. It's gone poorly for me. You look amazing. You sound amazing. And we will see you at the Gov on Wednesday, the 15th of April. Tickets are available at livenation.com.au.
Yeah, thank you.
Great to see you, Vanessa.
She's inspired millions around the world. And now Oprah Winfrey returns to Australia in a brand new live event, Oprah in Conversation. This global trailblazer and cultural powerhouse will share her powerful story of resilience, success, and the life lessons that shaped her extraordinary journey. Don't miss Oprah live at the Adelaide Entertainment Centre, Saturday, December 6. Tickets on sale now at Ticketek, or for your chance to be there, keep listening to 5AA.
A new elevated shopping experience awaits at Burnside Village. With a 2-story Mecca flagship store, Coco Republic, JB Hi-Fi, Uniqlo, Style Runner, Kavari, July and much more. Burnside Village. Fashion, dining, lifestyle. BurnsideVillage.com.au.
Adelaide's local, trusted and truly connected talkback radio station. 5AA. Always Adelaide.
Kia's most awarded SUV just got better. The Kia Sorrento. Visit kia.com.au to find out more about the 7-seat Kia Sorrento.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
How far would you go for your dream kitchen? And how far would you go to get free installation? How about 15 minutes up the freeway to Balhanna Kitchens by Design? 2, the largest showroom in the Adelaide Hills. Custom build your dream with our award-winning designers and get free installation on your cabinets with laminate benchtops. For a limited time, of course. Balhanna Kitchens by Design. It's not too far to go to make your dream a reality. balhannakitchens.com.au.
Well, as you know, building a home is exciting. Possibilities, they're endless. But for a seamless and enjoyable building experience, it is crucial that you choose the right builder. It will make all the difference. This is the reason why. This is why South Australians trust Rossdale Homes. 40 years of experience. The team at Rossdale are your local experts in custom designs, SDA housing, knockdown, rebuilds, house and land packages, and so much more. Of course, Rossdale Homes are synonymous for their absolute fixed price contracts. That means no hidden costs, just peace of mind. If you are ready to build with a team that puts you first at every stage of the building process, you need to choose Rossdale Homes, because trust is a must.
Tired of scrolling through countless websites to plan your holiday? At locally owned Spark Travel, our travel experts are just a phone call away, eager to hear your needs and craft the perfect getaway tailored just for you. Reach out today for a chat and let's start planning your holiday together. Look for our travel deals in the Sunday Mail. Spark Travel, where your journey begins with a conversation. King William Street, Adelaide. Phone now 88765121, sparktravel.com.au.
Race in now and get the power of Tyre Power's Great Race Sale. Everyone wins with safer tyres, which is why Tyre Power's Great Race Sale gives you the power to buy 3 and get 1 free on a mountain of Kumho tyres to suit passenger, SUV, utes and 4-wheel drive vehicles. Take pole position when you buy 3 and get 1 free on selected Kumho tyres. It's another powerful reason to choose Tyre Power. Visit tyrepower.com.au or call 13 21 91 for your local independent owner.
When deciding on a gas fireplace for your home heating, you may think they all look the same. Well, at the gas shop, we're more than happy to
turn the lights down low. So you can see how different each one is. That's a beautiful thing. Heating, cooking, comfort, turn on. To the gas shop, 161 Unley Road, opposite Target.
5AA Afternoons with Leith, Forrest.
11 minutes to 4, Complete Care live stream, Facebook and YouTube. Sports show not too far away. Stephen Rowe, Tim Geneva, another big weekend in sport coming up. Lots to talk about. Steve from McLaren Vale said, Leith, thank you for having Vanessa on. What an incredible world-class singer. Hoping the AFL Grand Final would feature Vanessa rather than Snoop Dogg. May you and your music shine forever, Vanessa. Thank you, Steve. Vanessa has done the AFL Grand Final, what people may or may not remember, because she did it the year someone else did it who was probably a little bit more memorable than Vanessa, and that was that Vanessa sang the national anthem the year that Meatloaf did the grand final. So a lot of people forget about Vanessa, but certainly amazing talent. Amazing voice. She'd be great at the grand final. So it's nice to see with all that she's been through that she's coming out and smiling and getting back on the stage and doing what she loves, which is nice. Bruce says, I just checked, Mark Holden wrote both Absolutely Everybody and Shine, 2 great songs from Vanessa. Well done, Mark, and well done, Vanessa. Yeah, so Mark Holden was Vanessa's manager at the start of her career 25 years ago. Jack Strom and Mark Holden were co-managers from memory. And Jack, I think, was the one who discovered, might have been Mark, but I'm pretty sure it was Jack who discovered Vanessa at a Russian restaurant, like singing. She used to do those kind of gigs, restaurants and shopping centres, etc. Heard this girl had amazing vocal capabilities and went, let's sign her up. And they did. And then she performed 25 years ago at the opening ceremony of the Olympics and then again at the closer too. So she's had a bit going on though, it's fair to say. If you saw the 60 Minutes piece, you'll know what I'm talking about. Raylene from Evanston Park. Hello, Raylene.
Hello, Leith. You'll have to forgive me. I'm a bit nervous. I'm a first-time caller.
Oh, welcome. Don't be nervous. Great to have you on.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm just going to tell you about Vanessa.
Sure.
Her grandfather and my mother were brother and sister.
Oh, wow. Hang on. Her grandfather and your mother.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes her your...
Second cousin.
Second cousin. Right.
Yeah, her mother's my first cousin.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah. But she got her voice from her grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
Her grandmother was a wonderful singer. Yeah. So, yeah. But, no, I just thought,
amazing.
She wouldn't remember me anyway, but when my late daughter was buried, she wanted to have her Vanessa sing her song.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know which one it was, but yeah, but she wanted that at
well
her
done.
funeral. So yeah,
Nice little family connection there, Raylene. I mean, it's really sad. And look, not that the publicist said anything about it, which sometimes happens. They will say, look, but I watched her 60 Minutes piece, and
I did too.
You can just tell how shattering it is for her, you know, with her mum and the legal battles that they've gone through. And I just
think it's terrible between the both of them.
Agree.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah.
But I think it's, whilst it's in the public because she's in the public eye, I also think it's a personal issue that the two of them need to work out together. So I figure, you know, she's promoting the show. I don't need to rake over the coals. She's just
definitely not.
done a big all-Australian kind of interview about it. But I just want to champion her, and I think she's too good a talent not to be on a stage more often. So
yeah, well, that's it. So, yeah, but she lives in America now. So,
yeah, that's right. Yep.
And
Well
she's
done.
got a son.
Yes, she said that. Well, again, that makes me feel old, Raylene, because you think Vanessa's a mum, Nikki Webster, who was in the Olympics, you know,
I am
flying
old.
around.
So.
Well done. Well, Raylene, thank you for that. Lovely to hear the family connection. So was Grandma a singer or just around the house, or was she a professional?
Her grandmother was a singer,
Yep.
yes, a very good singer, but I don't think she ever done anything on stage or anything, but she
Okay.
had a beautiful voice.
Did the good
but her
pipes carry over to your side of the family? You a good singer, Raylene?
Well, not really, but her grandfather was my uncle, so
Yes.
yeah, but he was the most wonderful man that ever walked on two legs.
Oh, bless. Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Raylene. Appreciate the
Okay.
call. Well
Thank
done.
you.
Thank you for that. Sometimes the talent skips generations or parts of the family, as we found out, sadly, with us. The Forrest side of the family that has Casey Chambers and her mum, and that they got the talent, and we didn't get a lot on our side, unfortunately. Thank you, Raylene. We'll speak to the boys very shortly. A couple of text messages just before we get to the Sports Show with Tim and Rowie. Alexander says Springbank Road is bumper to bumper between Goodwood Road and Bel Air Road, the whole length of Springbank Road. So if it's not too late already, what are we, almost 4 o'clock? So it's getting into that peak hour time, the busiest time on our roads. Thanks, Alexander. If you can avoid the area, please do. Springbank Road, Goodwood Road and Bel Air Road there. A lot of people. There's a few busy spots at the moment, aren't there? If you drive, particularly in the western suburbs, with what they're doing with the South Road extension through some of the roadworks on Marion Road too, that's making life a little bit difficult. They're the ones that I get to see all of the time at least. I'm sure there are plenty of other traffic hotspots in the north and the south and the east, but particularly those with all the roadworks that are going on. So thank you, Alexander. I appreciate that. A lot of love for Bronte Manuel too on the text, and I thank you for that too. And I do appreciate Bronte because it would have been very easy for him to not come in, but I think that's kind of, without it sounding too insensitive perhaps, that's kind of what Tupi would have done, I think. He was kind of a get on with it type. They'll do what they need to do, but, you know, the show goes on. But it was lovely to hear tributes, and I'm sure when they have it, whether it's a big public funeral service or whether they keep something more private, more intimate, there'll be plenty of great stories told and some funny stories along the way as well. 8223 0000 is the number if you'd like to call the sports show. Get in early. Just looking to my right. See, I'm trying to leave time just in case Steamore and or Timmy are going to make their way through so we can talk to them about what's on the show. It may not happen. Did I see the rundown? I can probably just give it to you while we wait. I don't want to steal their thunder. Should I steal their thunder? Is he on his way? All right, let's just talk amongst yourselves, folks, until you get there. This is often the case when you've got like 30 seconds to go. I could go to the news early, but I don't want to because it's a sports show that people love and that people adore, and they want to find out what's on the big show. Thank you for joining us. Lovely to see you.
Hey, Leithy, Forrest, there's a big sign here. Rowie's stuck on toilet.
Oh.
Have a look.
Blake, you don't write that. Big show coming up, though?
Well, yes. It's day 3 of the trade period. The free agency, Crows and Port haven't done a lot. We're going to talk about Zach Butters. Should he, would he, could he?
Yep.
He stays. You know what my saying's always been? A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
Is that yours? Did you come up with
you
that?
You thick fat you.
I like it.
Leithy, good to see you back, mate.
Thanks. It's
I love you. You know that.
It's good to. You sound like Donald Trump. He says that sometimes. He'll go, you know, I've come up with this word, groceries. I'm pretty sure it was his word.
Don't like a meat at Donald.
No, and I just like the way you said that. You know, one of my sayings. I think you're right, though.
Yeah.
He'll stay, Zach Butters. But
He
do you
has
get
to.
the bounty?
But here's the thing. Oh, how come this chair won't come out? It's stuck underneath the thing. Listen.
This is why you got to watch the live stream.
You put the thing down on the bottom of the chair.
I'll fix it. Don't tell the
What was the question?
Zach Butters. Are you taking the big bounty or are you waiting? You're backing yourself. Apparently, he sold his home and he's living with Mitch Georgiades.
That is crap. He's driving around in a removal van. Here's the thing. Back your team in. Back your culture in.
Joshy Kara team.
He strikes me as being another Robbie Gray / Travis Bacon. What do they do?
Sloan. Correct.
There you go.
Make Adelaide
There
home.
you go.
Big show. Lots to see and hear. Sport show. Next, Stephen Rowe, Tim Jenner.
Coming up next, Adelaide.